My mommy says I'm a miracle. My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky. My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me.
It's true, he indulges my tendency to bulge,
But I'm a little soldier, up to 4 feet. My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day don't chop the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me.
My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. Yeah, never seen a dear ballerina. She says if I'm keen, I have to cut down on the cream. But I'm a ballerina, so get me more cake! Take another picture of a rainbow from this angle over here. What a dear! Don't put honey on your brother. I think she blinks.
We'll take another.
Have you seen the school report? He got a C on his report.
What?
Latitude in school literature clearly falling short.
She's delightful.
So hilarious.
And insightful.
Must she be a little brighter than a clock?
Oh, yeah, she's definitely advanced.
Take another.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day don't chop the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no cure for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. That I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. We could be all simple and it's a truth of miracle. There's never been a miracle as miracle as.
My mummy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a ball. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ. The kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir. That's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Harry?
One sec. What is it?
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. Think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl!
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'll call you right back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this.
What about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to go bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessmen. Very, very stupid. I'm gonna sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not bad! The cars break down. What about the Russians?
Fair. Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl!
Bear doesn't get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. Wait, what? All I can say is thank heavens our son, Michael? Michael! Where did he run off to this time? Luckily, he inherited my brains, unlike you.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, but I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is all your fault with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're getting sent off to school in a few days, and I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull, scary woman she is. I told her all about you. Did you know that she used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer? Just imagine what she's going to do to a little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now go after you little bookworm. Yeah.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we're told back, surely. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if at all you can do a lot, you mustn't add a little thing like it'll stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Shh. Platinum blonde hair dye. Extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil violets hair tunic for men. Yep.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. What you looking at?
Your hair, it's green.
Don't be ridiculous. My hair!
Why on
It's
earth
green.
Why on earth did you do that?
My hair, my beautiful hair.
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair, my lovely hair. The Russians, I have my deal today. Oh no, what am I gonna do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony.
I'm a girl. Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Ugh, don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in that school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you in the library again.
Yes. I mean, my mum wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for adults to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud of a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said, cats would purr as they passed by, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything.
Everything.
But the one thing
have a child.
The sadness overwhelmed them, and the work became the only thing they could do to escape the tragedy of their lives. So, they decided to perform one of the most dangerous feats ever known to man! It is called
The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects.
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny.
Well, what happens next?
I don't know. Bye, Miss Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school.
My mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess. And I am a prince. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Because your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, have been trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. When I try I can't remember, right before my life had ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the feeling of the bell. Like you were curious, so I listen and asked a 1,000 questions, but unless you want to stop listening up and I'll teach you. I think it's you. You listen here, oh dear, you've been punished so really just said I've learned to be quiet, nobody to say I'm in trouble in remembering being extremely careful.
Why? Do you hear what we said? Just to wait for it.
What's phys ed? Physical education.
It's a Trunchbull speciality. My mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy said I would be the teacher's pet.
School is really fun, according to my mom. Dad said I learned the alphabet.
The alphabet? You've got to learn to listen, kids.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You'll soon see there's no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. 'Cause your life, as you know, is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, and I've been trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell. If I try, I can't remember. And before my life has ended, before my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Something mysterious. Someone has said you asked 1,000 questions, but unless you want wolf is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, 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 Y. Don't you wake up in head!
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today's a very special day, your first day of school. Now, can anyone read this?
Oh, pick me, please. Oh, pick me, miss, pick me. Oh, pick.
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you bursting a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, yes. I need to learn to read words so I can read sentences, because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words, and if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few. What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic. Just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's, in my class, a little girl called Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, owner of Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh, no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum est magitum.
Bambinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't... Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
It's my opinion that this little girl should be placed in with the 11-year-olds.
Well, we cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? Rules!
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules in my school? Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam. In the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness.
Tenderness.
You have to force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny.
If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
To hammer the right life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and tow it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage on the first car and said that they were knackered. I told them it was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I have green hair.
I've got hair.
What's this, another flamming book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you'd...
Here's what I think of your lovely...
No, it's a library book!
You showed the little brat. Oh, I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Now go off to your room, you little book stinkworm. Yeah.
Do we have any super glue?
It's in the cupboard. Oh, and while you're at it, why don't you glue that stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. Nothing will change. Even if it's all you can do a lot to master that little thing like it'll stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a gal.
Matilda, do all those veins in the head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt, all squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I better hang around just in case they start squeezing out the ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's far for the best of her best friends. Hide me. Someone put a whole can of trees onto the Trunchbull's chair. And someone told her I did it. And now she's after me.
But that's not fair.
Once Agnes Trunchbull finds out, you're squished. They're saying she's going to put you choking.
What's choking?
They say it's a cupboard in her office that she throws children into. And it's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass. There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you'd stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, nor the end of your nose. And if you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream and your head even reached your mouth.
All right. Wait. When did this happen?
20 minutes ago, why?
Well, you'd better hide. Quick! Blazes! Now! Now!
Where's the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there. Under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep often without any warning. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? What? What am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thrift.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mummy likes them. She says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit. You, what is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you just made a very big mistake.
Just so you know, she's my best friend.
Wow!
Yes, sir. Completely different cars, sir. Look, green hair. Yes, it was National Green Hair Day for all the wonderful green things in the world, such as lettuce stand up. It's not. Oh, tomorrow at 1? Absolutely, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Boop. Now that is how you do business. Yes. Help me. I think I'm going to keep this on. It looks like rain.
Who is it?
Hello, it's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It'll only take a moment.
Fine, come in if you must. This is Rudolfo, my dancing partner. We're rehearsing.
Parla Italiano? Bene.
What? Who is this, babe? You don't want interruptions due to my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. As you know, Matilda is in the bomb class of students, and children in the bomb class aren't really expected to read.
Well, then stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I am in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussy. Looks are way more important than books. Look at me. Now look at you. I chose looks. You chose books. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be a nitpick class hammer thrower and who had nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the Escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So the story does have a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract!
Posters, the publicity, the catering, and the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You perform on this day or on to prison you both shall go.
No. What happens next?
I deny it. Bye, Miss Phelps.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that shall challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I'll try my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to squeeze all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha, so you admit to it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into my kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for a little spitball, are you? This crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty. Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of, almost thinking about owning up. Maybe. But I was having trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it all down too quick. And now it was beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything!
You're a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you. A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of the Trunchbull. Bruce Bogtrotter. Yes, Miss Trunchbull. You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce? Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry, but... Oh, as long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing. Is it? Yes, Bogtrotter, it is. Oh, well, I did. Thank you. Wonderful. Marvelous. This makes me so happy. Gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite? Well, yes, I'm full. You are not full until I tell you you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until they've eaten the entire cake. But no buts. Eat.
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
You should have thought of that before deciding to steal my cake. Eat. Eat. Eat.
Eat. A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might have been nice. But even you, Bruce, you have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't. He can!
Surely can't. Surely can't.
You are the man, Bruce!
He might explode.
He's quite elastic.
Make him stop.
He's fantastic. Look at him go!
I can watch. then be subject to abuse, or your immense caboose should call a truce. Bruce, would every swallow you are tightening the noose? We never thought it was possible, but here it is coming true. We can have our cake and eat it too. The time has come to put that tommy-tom to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your belt, I think you want your trousers loose. Oh, stop it, Tin! You're almost finished. Whatever you do, just don't give in. The Mets will win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in childhood glory.
Trunchbull, I got a bit carried away.
Well, that's all right, Jenny. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bog Trotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bog Trotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was just the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking.
What? No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't.
Do you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? You? No, please, not that! Don't take me to choking! Not that! No!
But that's not right!
Matilda, thank God you're here. I've been dying to hear the next part of the story. I haven't slept a wink.
Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there a child at school that's behaving like a bully?
Well, not child, exactly. Would you like to see the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile. We've done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames in your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off.
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment there was sunlight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. The door flung open and the Escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabbed her hand and suddenly the flames were covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces.
Hooray, so the story does have a happy ending.
No.
No?
No. The Escapologist used a touch too much foam and the hands became slippy. And she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She loved him enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did.
because the Escapologist was so kind, he never blamed Louise for his sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong. But always in secret, so that the Escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes. Of course. I'd better go.
When I grow up, I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're a grown up.
When I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will have dreams every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I'll wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to hold around with you when you're a grown up. When I grow up, when I grow up, when I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. And when I grow up, I will have dreams every day, and I'll play with things that moms pretend that moms don't think are fun. And I'll wake up when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just lying in the sun. And I won't beg, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up.
When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. When I grow up.
Grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. And that's not right.
Everyone gather round. I would love for my family to share in my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a gal.
I have 155 old bangers on my hands. What could I possibly do to get the mileage down? It's not like I could drive them all backwards, could I?
Backwards.
That's when I had the most genius idea in the world. I took a drill, and with my incredible mind, I attached it to the speedometer, turned it on, and then whacked it in reverse.
Backwards.
Exactly. Within a few minutes, I had the mileage down to almost nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russians showed up. You know, with their expensive suits, dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a news program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But they trusted you and you've cheated them!
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to your school and tell your teacher to never let you in again.
No!
And if she does, I'll have her fired. You will never read another stinking book for the rest of your life, young man.
I'm a gal.
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep!
The Escapologist taught us suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. But this only encouraged them into greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
And the aunt beat her and threw her into dark, dank, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
I have been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I've forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most. I love you so much. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the Escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that was the last that he ever saw of her father.
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. Your name for reading and ain't for being a filthy little pig. These are eggs. Aren't you, Bob Trotter? Yes.
Well, only Bog Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, do you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories? That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely and completely mistaken. Now where is my jug of water?
I'll get him, Miss Trunchbull.
Look at this stupid girl. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughen you all up with a little phys ed. Miss School most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and Fizette will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of Fizz Ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, hold! Just like a rotten egg loads to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of incense,
1, 2, 3,
stench of
4,
intent,
1, 2,
the reek of prepubescent protest, the funk of defiance, the odor of
1, 2, 3,
the walls of anarchy and progress. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too pooped for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, discipline for children who aren't listening. The miss, I need a tissue. It's an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to mastering the art of Pastor Mr. Sing. It's discipline, discipline,
discipline!
of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of prepubescent plotting, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of laurel fiber rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent.
Look what I found! A newt! I'm gonna put the newt into the trunchbull.
Quiet!
I don't think this is teaching at all. It's just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little newt.
No, miss, I didn't!
You did this garble of the political.
No, stop! Leave him alone, big, fat, bully!
Damn you! You are not fit to be in this school. You are to be risen in the deepest, dankest, darkest prison. I shall wheel you out in a toilet with a muzzle shut down. I shall.
Have you wondered what I have about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red? I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me, barely written, and when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just did stop. My dad and my mum and the telly and the stores would stop for just once, and I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but this noise means anger, and the anger is light, and this burning inside me would usually fade, but it is on today, and the heat and the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning, suddenly everything is like silence, but not really silence. Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in a woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm like I've sailed into the eye of the storm. Going over, tip, over, tip, over.
When I tell you that there is nothing I shall not do, no length to which I shall not go, no punishment that I shall not... What is it? What is it? The newt is heading north. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers. I've got a newt in my knickers.
Well, that was certainly interesting. I think we better all go home while we still can.
Yay!
Matilda?
Watch. I moved with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
What do you think this is, this thing with my eyes?
I cannot pretend I know, Matilda, but I do not think it's something we should be frightened of. I think it has something to do with that brilliant mind of yours.
Wait, you mean there's no room in my head for all my brain, so they have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You really are a smart girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. How about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh, yeah. He's always saying, Matilda, I'm very proud to have a daughter. That's not quite true, Miss Honey. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
Oh, I see. Well, here we are, home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am, very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't, actually, and I'm poorer than most for other reasons. I used to live with my aunts, but when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for all those years taking after me. And she made me sign a contract saying I pay her back every penny. She even produced a document saying my father had given him his whole house.
But did he really just do that, just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe, just like it's hard to believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she had said.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say for sure, Matilda. All I know is that all those years being bullied by that woman has made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
But, Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda.
Wait. So... Well, who is she?
Matilda, I can't say.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
She's Miss.
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
Today, this class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at?
You. Let me see. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. Anyway, you, let's see. Spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
Cheating.
I told them, that's all, with kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing in teaching, and I shall prove it. You, stand up and spell umchelic and onomanianomosis.
That's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell or go to choking. And I should warn you, it has silent letters. Dear. K. I'm so sorry. It was a silent C. You're going to choking.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. It's for me and Choky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. And me. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What is going on? Stop this!
You can't put us on Choky Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L. Bully. P-Y-T-L-F-D-R-V-S-W. Bully. Revolting.
Choky, you're gonna have to put me in Choky too. Come now, maggots. Do you really think I wouldn't have thought of this? I have a Choky for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard. Agatha. This is Magnus.
No, it can't be.
Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave, or I will get you like you got me.
Never again will she take away my freedom, and we won't forget the day we
few days later, I received a letter. It had said that my parents' will had turned up, and I was now the owner of the big, beautiful house that had once been owned by my evil aunt, Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. The trophies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was said to be the best school in all the land.
Matilda could no longer move things with her eyes. She said it was because she had no longer a need for superpowers. But she still lived with parents who were mean and cruel and called her names.
Don't stand there gawping. We're going to Spain forever. We're never coming back.
Spain, but why?
Because this twit brain sold 150 bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here. Hide.
What if they damage my legs? My beautiful legs.
Where is your father?
I don't know.
The wormwood is a stupid man, and he assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, but I am afraid that my father is quite rude and very, very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to deal with people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards!
No.
I can have one of my friends teach your father some manners. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he will still be stupid. But not as rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough revenge.
Your father is very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Yeah.
Matilda, stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I'd love to take care of Matilda. With respect and love ends, I'll pay for everything.
You want us to leave our daughter here with you,
Dad, you called me your daughter.
and you will take care of her and pay for everything.
Yes, I will.
Well, we are running a bit low on space, so I suppose yes.
Thank you.
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms,
And hugged her.
and Miss Honey hugged her back, and they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods, the Wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away into the distance because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.
naughty.